My name's Duddits, I do builds and stuff. Today I want to share with you the most busted Titan build I have ever used. Watch these grenades, instant grenades, no problem, very easily. And on top of that we are going to be featuring Cuirass of the Falling Star for some instant massive super damage. And it replaces the Heart of Inmost Light builds. Because of the grenade recharge rate, we do get the best of both with this build. Like I said, it's the best build I've ever used on a Titan. You get the benefits of Heart of Inmost Light and Cuirass of the Falling Star. So what Cuirass of the Falling Star does, greatly increases your Thundercrass impact damage, gain an overshield that lasts longer the further you travel before striking a target. But this season, we compare it with Monochromatic Maestro. Whenever you deal elemental ability damage, it's going to increase matching weapon damage. And every time you use matching weapon, it is going to increase your ability damage by 10%. So hit them with arc weapon and you get an extra 10% on your already super high damage from Cuirass of the Falling Star. Absolutely disgusting. If you really want to, you can pair it with a tractor cannon, hit with your tractor cannon, then an arc weapon, and you're laughing, you get so much damage. But Cuirass of the Falling Star on its own, even without Monochromatic Maestro, is absolutely crazy. It's often the difference between wiping and not wiping with bosses and things like that, and you can just clear so many ads with it the other ways around, as you just seen in the other clip. Excellent for single target damage, wiping out champions and boss damage. Really good exotic. And the Monochromatic Maestro also works with your grenades like so. Hit them with an arc weapon and get an extra 10% on your grenades. Pulse grenades is what I use. We'll go more into them towards the end of the video, but they're absolutely fantastic pulse grenades. And again, Cuirass of the Falling Star, absolutely crazy. Lightblade GM in this build, in the Lightblade GM, absolutely destroys this GM. So keep an eye for this week. Get on this build, crazy. I'm just going to show you my fragments before we get into the other stuff. Spark of Resistance, while surrounded by combatants, you have more resistance to incoming damage. Spark of Shock, your arc grenades jolt targets. These two are absolutely vital for this build. And on top of that, we've got Spark of Magnitude, your lingering arc grenades. Lightning, Pulse and Storm have a longer duration, and Spark of Amplitude, rapidly defeat targets while you're amplified, creates orbs of power. That's really good for your Cuirass of the Falling Star. But the aspects are also quite important. Knockout, I really like to run Knockout because you just get your regen back on melee kills. Touch of Thunder is absolutely crucial because this is going to enhance our Pulse Grenade. It creates ionic traces periodically, which gives you more grenade energy back and increases its damage over time. And these little handheld pulse grenades are absolutely broken, as you can see. The amount of damage it does to enemies and all the ionic traces that you get just coming back to you is just absolutely crazy for grenade recharge rate. So much damage, great for ad clearance or great for single target damage, whichever one you use. You can use the pulse grenade or the storm grenade. It's entirely up to you. I personally prefer pulse grenades, just because of what you've seen. Just the amount of ionic traces that you get back is absolutely crazy. And I just like how long they last as well. Really good. A couple of really good mods for this build in particular are Powerful Attraction. I run 3 of these. Automatically collects nearby orbs of power when you activate your class ability. So if you've got a couple of orbs near you, pair it with Innervation, reduces grenade cooldown each time you pick up an orb of power. Running 1 or 2 of them is a really good little setup. You'll see here, watch that grenade, bang, straight back. Again, it's going to come straight back from them orbs. Powerful Attraction, really good. So if you think about it, when we use Heart of Inmost Light, we use our class ability for grenades mainly anyway, so it replaces that. But on top of, instead of having Heart of Inmost Light, we've got Cuirass of the Falling Star, so it all works pretty nicely. I'll just go over my mods now. So Innervation reduces grenade cooldown each time you pick up an orb of power. 2 or 3 of them. I do find running 2 innovations and then 1 absolution is the best mix, but you could even put like a health regen one on there if you wanted to. Powerful Attraction, as we've gone over, I run 3 of these. 3 is the best, it gives you the most radius to collect the orbs. Chest Piece, Concussive Dampener, I always run these. 2 arc resistance or whatever the activity is at the time. Solar Void, whatever, it's up to you, whatever the activity is. On my arms, I always run Firepower. It's just an easy orb. your grenade final blows create orbs of power. Grenade kickstart paired with the innervation and the powerful attraction. You just get so much grenade energy with this build. Bolstered detonation grants class ability every time you cause damage with a grenade. Helmet, harmonic siphon, rapid arc final blows create orbs of power. And then we may as well run ashes to assets. Really good mod for your Cuirass of the Falling Star. And then on top of that, I like to run a heavy ammo finder. Another thing just to add to before I finish the video, Wish Ender is just super strong this season, especially for super energy. So that adds really nicely to this build. Something with Hothead with explosive light. Anything with explosive light also works really nice with this build just because of the amount of orbs that you're creating. Loaded question for Unstoppables in a Lightblade GM this week. That's another really good one to run. Another arc weapon. So yeah, that's the video. All I'm going to do now is just leave everything playing out. All my mods, all my fragments, everything. And I will also leave a dim link in the video description. Hope this video was helpful. Thanks for watching. Go farm the GM with this build. It's an absolute monster.